I could do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your mom and your brother down and the things you call RF. You and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your mom, you can all F off. La 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 la. A, B, C, D, E, F. You just need a space and so.
Says a lot, huh? Doesn't it? Stephanie, School Commute Convos, coming from table for 4. So, the theme for today is, what's the right word? Is it being unfaithful? Is it called cheating? Is it calling, being bored with your relationship? I don't know. It's very, very tricky. What happens is, what prompted this conversation was that Andres sent me, what does he send me? He sent me like a message or something on Facebook, or was it on TMZ, something like that, that Tyga, not Tyga, is it A$AP Rocky that cheated on Rihanna, who's currently pregnant, and apparently they broke up on some rumor that he cheated on her and whatever the case may be. And I'm like, and I said to myself, it does not matter how much money you got. It doesn't matter how successful you are. It don't matter how pretty you are. It don't matter. Even Rihanna got cheated on. So to me, it's just like, if the relationship is not what it is, you can still get cheated on. And to me, it's just like, what is the definition of cheating? Like, what is the extent of cheating, right? Andres and I had a brief conversation, and to my understanding, cheating, it can encompass many things. It's if you're sleeping with somebody, if you're kissing somebody, or if you're cheating on them with emotions and things like that. So I don't know the extent of the rumors. I don't know if he cheated. When it comes to the celebrities, all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how pretty you are, doesn't matter how much money you got, how much success you have, you could still get cheated on. Now, will she tolerate it? Obviously not. But now you're married. Now, you're not married or anything, but, there's a baby involved. There is a child involved. So now, how does that situation work in anybody's favor? It's just baby mama drama, single mother life, whatever. It don't matter, because it's Rihanna. Rihanna's good. Like, she's gonna have all the help she can get. She could pay for help. It don't matter. But what I'm saying is that it's unfortunate that it had to come to that place. That, see, somebody always gotta be extra. Somebody's always gotta be extra on the highway. But it's like, what is your definition of cheating? Like, when it comes to family units, right? You think about, if there's an unhappy unit, it happens. I mean, not all of us are happy all the time. The rate of divorces is 49% in the state of the United States. So, it is pretty common. The point is, if it's not amicable and you guys are not married, how do you go about handling the situation? You handle it as adults. You know what I mean? If you're not happy in a relationship, then maybe you guys should separate prior to doing something in terms of infidelity or anything like that, or cheating on somebody. Now, again, the definition for cheating can mean many things for many people. When Andres and I had this conversation, I told him, I said, listen, if you do cheat on me, which would be the stupidest thing you could do, I said, if there was anything that I could forgive, I said, I will still forgive you based on the extent of the cheating. Now, if you're paying somebody else's bills, if you're living in somebody else's house, If you're sleeping with that person, you have things shared in your name. Like, you're a whole completely different identity. You are completely cheating on that person. We don't need to be together. Like, that's like, you a side piece. Like, that's not cool with me. If you're a person that was just talking to somebody as a friend and you slept with that person, it's still, that doesn't work for me either. Like, because there is a connection. Something did happen. Nothing just happens on accident. There are choices that are made, and adults make those choices. Sometimes not all adults make those choices, but making that choice, you know, to be with somebody while you are in a committed relationship with somebody else, it is a reason. If you just kiss somebody, or if it's just like, yes, I kissed a person and you didn't want to divulge that information, are you cheating on that person? Is it emotional? It gets so complicated. It gets complicated. But I think if you're married and you have kids, it's even more complicated. You know, and you don't necessarily have to be married. It's just a matter of, like, if you're in a committed relationship and those things happen, was there something that happened in the first place that caused you to go look for somewhere else? For me personally, I think it's just a matter of human nature. Human nature is always about curiosity. It's always about the what if. What if I wasn't with this person? What if I kissed that person? What if I did this person? Again, those are those hard choices that come into play. But to intentionally hurt somebody and to intentionally make those decisions, knowing damn well that you are with somebody, then you have to deal with those consequences. Plain and simple. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, if you are not happy with that individual and they're not making any moves, or they're not being a positive influence on you, then you don't need to be with that person, regardless if they cheated or not. They don't have to necessarily cheat on you for them to have something, you know, not go well for you. Because sometimes people say, oh, I'm automatically leaving somebody because they cheated on me. I'm automatically leaving somebody because, you know, they don't have money. No. There's so many different factors that come into play. But you have to make sure that you are happy with the decisions that you make as an adult, as an individual. And you have to be prepared to make those choices. Not everybody might be happy about it, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's happy. You got to do what you got to do to make you happy. At the end of the day, I'm happy. And I told Andres, I will take you back if you ever decide to cheat on me. And I've made that statement on more than one occasion. And he's like, really? And I said, yeah, but that doesn't give you permission to go out and do it. But I would still forgive you at the end of the day, because I can't see myself being with somebody else. Let's just be honest. I've invested 20 years in you. I'm not going to go ahead and invest some other years on somebody else. Like, I'm just not doing that. Yo estoy muy vieja para eso. But will I ever forget? No. Will I forgive? Yes. But this is a person from today's standpoint. If you would have asked me 10 years ago if I would have ever said it was okay for him to cheat on me and then it'd be okay with it, nah. Nope. That would have ended up real different. Would have went up like Lorena Bobbitt. But that is a story for another time. But at the end of the day, it's everybody's choice who they want to be with. It's everybody's decision and their choice. And if people are willing to forgive and move on, more power to you. If you can't deal with that, more power to you to make that choice for yourself. Because you know what? It takes a bigger person to realize this is not something that's good for me, and I need to move forward and get out of this whatever toxic situation you may be in. If it was a genuine mistake and there is genuine love in between, I think that you can find some forgiveness in some form, some way, shape, or form. Because it's hard to get rid of that connection so quickly if there was a deep one to begin with in the first place. So the best of luck out there for you cheaters. The best of luck for you non-cheaters. But this is Stephanie. This is Table for Four. I hope you're enjoying your day. Don't do something that you don't need to do if you don't need to do it. Have a good one.